All right, thanks for playing, guys. I appreciate it.
Whoa, wait, you're not kicking me out of this. It's wipe, it's wipe day on this game. I'm off.
Oh my god.
Hey there, it's been a long time since uploading on this account of mine, but this account is where I share details around my coding passion projects. The plan for this series is to cover the new game that I am working on with a working title of Expanse, and by the end of this first video, you will see the very first Super Alpha playtest. But before we get into that, let's start from the beginning. My very first Unreal Engine devlogs posted a long time ago were about a multiplayer matchmaking game based around spellcasters. That coding experience helped me get the full-time job I have today, and now I work in financial tech for a big corp. But with all the new technology that has come out around Unreal Engine 5, it's got me excited enough to jump back into game dev in my free time because I can't stop thinking about the game I've always been dying to make. So I want to share that vision with you. What I learned from building my last game is that it helps to scale down the scope of the project. The smaller the scope, and the more you stay on task for the MVP, which is the minimum viable product, the better things will go. However, the goal with my last project was to release the full game as fast as possible, which meant I had to build out dedicated servers and a full backend system. My goal for this project is different. It's just to get people playing, and for those playtesters to enjoy the game. With the difference in that goal, it means I can push out a lot of the boring backend architecture that's going to take a long time to build out, and I can focus more on the core gameplay loop. So what's my basic vision? I envision an open world survival game with both PvP and PvE elements. I envision players exploring, gathering resources, and crafting, refining their materials to be able to build shelters, base infrastructure, and that's going to keep them safe from the environment and speed up their progression. Let's talk about the environment. The plan is to make every tree harvestable in the whole game. Same thing with the ores that you find across the map that you mine and can smelt down. Plants that you can gather to make potions and healing items, they'll be spawned dynamically too in a similar way. For the map, I'm going with an island design with a large safe zone. Making the game suitable for cozy girl gamers is a priority in this project, as well as for the sweats. And therefore, I will force my sisters to be part of the playtesting group, so I get both, my buddies that are sweats, as well as some cozy girl gamers that can enjoy more of the safe zone chill aspects. With this goal, I want the large safe zones in which PvP is not going to be allowed, but players can build, live, and thrive there. Going outside of the safe zone is where PvP is allowed and you can collect other players' loot. It's going to be a harsher environment, and there will also be a higher tier loot to collect in these PvP zones, and the points of interest for some more advanced PvE combat will be out there in the harsher zone. So my background is obviously in coding. I'm more of a web developer, and I know my Unreal Engine blueprints and a bit of C++, but my specialty is not in 3D modeling or creating materials from scratch. I can do it, but what I can do is not super professional in that region. So with this project, I will be coding every system from scratch, from the building to the inventory, equipment, PvP, all of that will be coded from scratch. However, I will be using marketplace assets and Megascan Quixel content for all of the 3D models and materials so that I do not have to focus in an area where, my expertise do not lie in. Last time I was working on a game, I think it took me over a year to get to the point where I held my first playtest. You don't really want to do that. This time around, I do know a lot more, and I'm able to code things up a lot faster, and I was able to complete my first playtest within 2.5 weeks of starting the project. I think that's a more reasonable goal, and from here on out, I'll be doing regular playtests maybe every few weeks to test the new content that I've added. So what have I got done so far? Well, I started right away with the inventory, equipment, and hotbar system. I wanted to build out those components that go and get attached to the character first because that's going to be imperative to the core gameplay loop. So I started from a series of UE5 based tutorials and then customized those systems to suit my needs in particular. The next thing I did was focus on the environment and the terrain. I initially went with a voxel based terrain, which comes from the voxel plugin, and that was looking really good. I had made my own landscape auto materials, and that would mean that the worlds could be endless. However, almost all of the voxel plugin features are not multiplayer compatible, and especially when I got into coding up the resource gathering system for that, it was very hard to get things to replicate. I just decided it wasn't going to work, and so I flipped and went with a completely different terrain design. I am now using regular UE5 landscape partitioning. Therefore, I went with more of an island design, but it was much easier to replicate resource gathering where, you know, I need to spawn instanced static meshes, and then when a player interacts with them, I'm swapping them out for an interactable blueprint that the player then can interact with. And so if a tree falls down, all the other clients need to see it fall down. Then they need it to disappear once it's done, so that they aren't running into an invisible tree that they can't see. Stuff like that. Issues like that you run into with replication in UE5. I am pretty happy with what I've ended up with the environment. It's looking pretty good. Less stylized, a little bit more photoreal. You know, it's not the most realistic looking game, but I don't really need it to be, especially since this is a solo project. What I'm working on now is adding as many items to the game as I can. Weapons, armor, placeable items, ammo, things like that, as well as enemy and passive AI. So I have so far AI cows coded up that you can fight, kill, and then harvest for leather, animal fat, and things like that. As well as I have a hostile AI, so I have a skeleton mage that will throw spells at you, a little bit harder to fight, and they drop items that are used for magic. So I really haven't started the spell casting, so I will get into player spells in probably the next video. Now that you're up to date with where I'm at, I'm going to show a few clips from the very first playtest, where I got 2 of my friends to hop in and we were able to test some basic combat and replication.
No way.
Hey, let's go.
Whoa.
Let's go!
We're here.
Come on, that's you two right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa, that's crazy. Wait, are we women? Are we all women?
Yeah, but look, I'm gonna put my iron armor on. It's on your 6th hotbar slot.
Look at me, I'm so cool.
And now you should be able to craft some arrows. It's the first one.
Oh yeah.
Press X10.
I'm loading arrows. All right, X down. Oh no, look at this. Right, X.
I hit you.
What? Am I lost health?
Yeah.
What? How do I make a torch? Ow. Ow, I'm nearly dead. What happens when I die?
You're dead.
Kill me. I'm dead. I'm dead again. This game.
Oh wait, what is that? Is that a body bag or what?
That's a body bag. Yeah, it's a leather bag.
Oh, it's floating though.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to spawn it perfectly on the ground.
The hell?
Kill him.
Yeah, stay still, right, X. Oh my god. I'm friendly.
Look at that. It's got some iron ingots in the furnace.
I'm friendly.
Oh
Check
my
the furnace
God.
cam. Check the furnace cam.
PvP. Do you know what? This is actually a really pretty game. Like, just look. Just take a look into like the sunset and like that valley there. Yeah, you want some? 12 damage. Who was that? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't have invited me into the game.
Farm this tree till
Is
dies.
there any animation?
Oh.
Oh!
It flies. What the hell?
Let's do that again. That was quite fun. Is there an edge to this map?
It's an island, yeah. You can get to the edge. The edge looks really bad because the water isn't that far out. It just stops.
Oh, look at this. Look at this animation. Watch this. You ready? Watch this.
But yeah, I'm sure we can just fall off the map.
Oh, I think it's here. No, it's actually here. It's here.
Yeah, it's right there.
Wait. Wait. No. Together. Oh my god. Where are you? I can see, look up. Look up. I'm swinging my sword. I'm coming for you. Even in the underworld, you can't hide from me.
All right, thanks for playing, guys. I appreciate it.
Whoa, wait! You're not kicking me out of this. It's wipe day on this game. I'm off.
Oh my god.
If you are interested in this project, please feel free to join any of the playtests. I'll leave my Discord in the description, and if you hop in there, I'm sure you'll be notified of when we will be doing any of the upcoming playtests. Also, if you are a developer, especially if you have expertise in 3D modeling, material design, I'm always looking for collaborators to even be a co-founder or just someone that wants to help out with this project. I hope you've enjoyed the first devlog for Expanse. Stay tuned for the next episode.